You're still watching UBC News tonight. Now it's just 16 minutes to 11 p.m. We'll continue with our stories. And in our business news, rice growing in Uganda is one of the booming economic activities in the country. However, the crops post-harvest handling might soon prove to be a danger to the environment. Now, stakeholders in the sector are now training on reducing, recycling and reusing rice husks to protect the environment. Saddam has a detailed report on this.
As a way of boosting rice production, stakeholders in rice production are educating farmers into adopting new farming techniques for sustainable environment.
This program specifically, we are working with farmers and we are supporting them to understand climate-smart agricultural practices using rice integration with leguminous crops so that we improve soil health, but also we are using the waste in many ways as a source of fertilizer. We are also using the rice straws in technologies like vermicomposting so that can also be used as manure.
But most importantly, the focus here for this particular project is handling the issues around efficiency in terms of use of rice fertilizers or nutrients and water. You've heard the government talk about wetlands and how people are mismanaging them. It is because of the inefficient use of water, and those are some of the things that we would want to promote.
Experts presupposes that farmers in the sector should adopt the 3 methods of farming, which involves reduce, reuse and recycle initiatives aimed to reduce the land and environment damage to boost productivity.
In the element of rice intensification program to make sure that we maximally use the existing lands to produce enough rice. So in this case, Kilimo Trust has come up with what we call urea deep placement concept, whereby the urea granules are pelletized into 2 grams, and then instead of broadcasting, it's deeply placed around 7 centimeters in the soil, and this one prevents what we call volatilization. And through that, we reduce the amount of greenhouse gases that goes to the atmosphere.
And therefore, we want to really promote sustainable rice production practices amongst the farmers to reduce the effects of climate change. One of that is through reduction of use of external nitrogenous fertilizers or nitrogen-based fertilizers through integration of legumes in the rice production fields.
Rice husks here can contribute to 2 to 3% of the world's global warming if they are not well managed post-harvesting of rice. This is because these rice husks produce a substance called methane, which then causes greenhouse that contributes to global warming and then climate change. But farmers in this particular region have decided to make use of these rice husks and making them into biochar, which is then used as manure in their gardens.
It helps the soil to the plants thereafter to grow. You have noticed in a local environment, a place where they burn charcoal and a place where they don't buy charcoal, they don't burn charcoal. Where the plants which grow in a place where they burn charcoal, the plants are much healthy. Why? It's because of that biochar, the resultant biochar. Biochar is a natural attractant for microbes, indigenous microorganisms.
However, most farmers are yet to adopt the initiative, with key issues including soil sampling, use of organic fertilizers, legume intercropping to improve soil texture and avoid chemical use that kills soil nutrients.
The nature of the farmers, you know, they're always hesitant when a new technology is coming in, and that means that more resources have to be used to access the farmers, to take them through the process.
The Director, Uganda Food Alliance, Agnes Kirabo, says the government should provide alternative means to ensure that rice growing in wetlands can coexist with the ecosystem instead of total banning of rice growing in the wetlands.
We need to see how such innovations of reuse, regenerative, the reduction of destruction, such models like the models that we've shared here, they need to be adopted very fast, and then they become government policy. So we only need to go and organize the rice farmers such that the rice production can coexist with the environment. And actually, it should grow the environment and not destroying the environment.
So what we are saying about the circular economy, if I want to conclude, is to urge the governments, people and the farmers to begin looking at the waste as the new raw material and to explore the potential of that raw material to its fullest.
Sadam Mubale, BC News, Kampala.
Quite an interesting initiative right there. Now, thank you, Saddam, as well, for that story.